And a good evening, minor league baseball fans. Welcome to Minor League Baseball the Show. Tonight we are taking on the affiliate, the Astro Dodgers Corpus Christi Hooks, and your Oakland Athletics, your Midland Rockhounds. Well, tonight is game 2 of our 4-game set. As we get ready for a 8-game homestand. The Rockhounds will hit the road as they take on the Springfield Cardinals for 3. And the Tulsa Drillers for 3. Rockhounds return home as they take on Springfield and Tulsa. And after that, they have the visiting the road game to Frisco, Texas, as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders. Well, go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Rockhounds or the Hooks all season long pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. Alright, get out your scorecards. Here is tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in shortstop and cleanup hitter Jamal Jefferson. Batting second for Corpus Christi, designated hitter Enrique Diaz. Batting third, the first baseman Wyatt McClory. Batting fourth, the third baseman Russell Hubrick. Batting fifth, the center fielder Anthony Nomo. Batting sixth, the left fielder Aaron Bertadetti. Batting seventh, the second baseman Sylvester Fredrickson. Batting eighth, the catcher Orville Roberts. And batting ninth, rounding out the batting order for the Hooks tonight, right fielder Adrian Hernandez. And on the mound for Corpus Christi, Sito Hishimoto. Now here's the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Batting first in shortstop, Kurt Stewart. Batting second, the left fielder, Vernon Ortiz. Batting third, the center fielder, Jake Similowski. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Simon Ojeda. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Gusawado. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Billy Whitmore. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, David Morant. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kevin Rosado. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Antonio Aguilera. And taking the mound for your Midland Rockhounds, Garrett Staples. And there is your starting lineups courtesy of Nationwide Insurance. Where you need insurance, go to Nationwide.
welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Staples, a right-hander from the Empire State.
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ortiz is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in the switch hitter, Enrique Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ojeda moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman Wyatt McClory.
At the plate, Wyatt McClory. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smolinski's after it. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
In now, Russell Haubrick, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. McClory at third with 2 away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a good job on the mound there, as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Sito Hashimoto, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now, Kurt Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Kurt Stewart.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jefferson right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping into the box, Vernon Ortiz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, center fielder, Jake Smolinsky.
Striding into the box, Jake Smolinsky looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Nomo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Anthony Nomo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
So digging in now, Aaron Burdett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ortiz will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Sylvester Fredrickson.
Into the box now, Sylvester Fredrickson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Orville Roberts would be next. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smolinski's under it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Simon Ojeda.
Right fielder, Simon Ojeda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Nomo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Now at the plate, Eric Iswaldo. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a cinch. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Billy Whitmore. And he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Standing in now, David Morant. And he puts it on the ground to second. What a flick for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adrian Hernandez.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In the dirt here.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Enrique Diaz. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Strike called, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Striding in once again, Wyatt McClory. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Rosado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kevin Rosado.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Antonio Aguero. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Kurt Stewart. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that's the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, number
Settling
24.
in now, Vernon Ortiz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Jake Smolinski as he hits one on a line to left field. Burdett is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Hooks lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Russell Haubrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
In there, 3-1. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Into the box now, Aaron Burdett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Oh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Leading off the inning, Simon Ojeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Simon Ojeda.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, the pitcher can't be too much.
In now, Eric Iswaldo, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, he works on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Billy Whitmore. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, David Morant. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The catcher, number 33, Kevin Rosado. What?
Into the box, Kevin Rosado.
Really? On our club? You know what?
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Is Waldo at second, Whitmore at first, one gone. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Okay. Right. Right.
Into the box now, Antonio Aguero. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Kurt Stewart, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Nomo. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in once again, Vernon Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. Ready once again, Sylvester Frederickson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding in, Orville Roberts. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Lifted in the air to center. Smolinski's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adrian.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adrian Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Rosado has a play. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Jake Smolinski. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A bouncer to the left side. Pabrick fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Simon Ojeda.
Digging in to try it again. Simon Ojeda. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nomo has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Eric Eswaldo.
Digging in and looking for more. Eric Eswaldo already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Nomo is in pursuit. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Billy Whitmore, seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Throwing to second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jamal Jefferson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Enrique Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. .30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
.3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smolinski on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wyatt McClory.
Ready for another chance? Wyatt McClory. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Smolinski's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bobson Doughnut enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 95.
Digging in once again, David Morant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch out, nothing doing. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes.
And the runner is in from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Into the box, Kurt Stewart towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Riding in once again, Vernon Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Aguero rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Center fielder, number 5, Jake Smolinski.
Digging in now, Jake Smolinski. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball shot foul down the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 delivery. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
A right fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Simon Ojeda, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Eswaldo.
Digging in, Eric Iswaldo. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hit out towards second. Frederickson is up with it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Russell Haubrick. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ulrich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground is short. This could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Aaron Burdett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Whitmore. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
High in the air out to center field. Nomo moves over. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 33, Kevin Rosado.
Ready now, Kevin Rosado. He's set, and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready with the 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Hernandez going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Antonio Aguero.
Digging in the switch hitter, Antonio Aguero. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Kurt Stewart. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Luis Guzman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Vernon Ortiz. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Sylvester Frederickson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Stephen Bird.
Windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Riding into the box, Orville Roberts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
This is flared out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Right
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around. Standing in, Adrian Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In to score is the runner from first.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ojeda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 10-2. Stepping in, Jake Smolinski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
To third. And that's the first out. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Simon Ojeda. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Frederickson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 12, Eric Eswaldo.
Now at the plate, Eric Eswaldo. He's 2-for-4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Russell Haubrick, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
I want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
At the plate, Anthony Nomo. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Burdett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Staples earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Well, the Rockhounds take Game 2 of this 4-game set as the Rockhounds defeat the Corpus Christi Hooks by a final score of 10-2. Well, before we go tonight, we want to wish everybody a good night, and most likely Game 3 is early in the morning. Tomorrow we will have Active Shooter Awareness Day. Most likely we will be going over the active shooter. If you see it, say something. And most likely 911 will be dispatched to the ballpark to subdue the threat. Well, anyway, tomorrow we will have a 11 a.m. game. Also Active Shooter Day. And most likely it'll be a good one. Well, before we go, here's the final game. And runs, hits, and errors. Let's go for it. First for Corpus Christi, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. For the Midland Rockhounds, 10 runs, 18 hits, and 2 errors. Well, we are back tomorrow at 11 a.m. as the third game, this 4-game set, continues. Active Shooter Awareness Day begins tomorrow. And most likely we will be going on for tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon as we round out the series for Corpus Christi Hooks. Right after the Midland Rockhounds will hit the road as a 6-game series begins with Northwest Arkansas and the Arkansas Travelers. Rockhounds return home on the following week to have a 6-game homestand with Northwest Arkansas and the Arkansas Travelers. Rockhounds greet the new member to the club as we face the visiting Trenton Thunder. Trenton Thunder and the Frisco Rough Riders. We continue to play the Corpus Christi Hooks for a 4-game set. Later on, at the end of the season, following in the 3-game set with Frisco Rough Riders. So that will be really exciting to see a new ball club begin their first debut in the 2018 series. And continuing all the way through September, and most likely see them in the next following year. So the Trenton Thunder will take the place of the San Antonio Missions. San Antonio goes AAA, and most likely that is a thing that they will love to do. So long to the San Antonio Missions. Hope they have a good life ahead of them. And also, hope they make some wise choices. Well, the final from Midland. Rockhounds 10, Corpus Christi 2. We'll see you guys back later.